Wow, guys, KFC's got a super deal going on right now. Went down there, I heard about it. I went down there and they got what they call a Taylor Swift special. And what it is two bony thighs, two small breasts, and a left wing for $8.95. So I ordered two and I just gave them 20 and told them to keep the change. Super deal. Wow, guys, I had to put the TV on record because I'm out here working the bees. I don't have time to watch television, but Harris is coming on it. She's going to be in Munich and she's going to talk about yeah, I don't know what she's going to talk about, but it's going to be good. I can't miss nothing that comes out of her mouth. I learned so much. So anyway, I got it on record so I don't miss a thing. It's gonna be great. I learned so much. Alrighty, guys, we got this little double stacker here. Actually, it's a couple of them. There's one over here, but it's basically just, I had extra frames. They were drawed. I wanted to keep them wax moth away. So yeah, man, they're drinking syrup, guys. This high-end syrup. Of course, we don't have a lot coming in right now, so I just gotta, you know, keep them jacked up best I can. And let's go in here. I've got my alcohol wash set up here. What I've done is taken a mason jar and put, you know, about a third of alcohol in there straight up. Some people mix water with it. I don't do none of that. I just dump it in there, but I try to reuse it. I made up this double screen here. It's the 8th screen in there, and I used silicone, and I cut that circle out. I cut holes in 2 lids is what I did, 2 plastic lids, and I sandwiched the silicone and that 1/8 inch wire in between. So now I have a deal here. So what we'll do is get a frame, make sure a queen ain't on it, because there is a queen in this box. You got to be careful we don't get her. And we'll shake a gob of bees in here. We'll bump them down to a corner, and then we'll dump them in the jar. Put this on, and then we'll actually what I'm going to do is put this metal lid on and ring, and I'm going to shake the tar out of them, and then I'm going to put on this double dealie like so, and this one on top, and then I'm going to swirl it and turn it over and swirl it and let all the mites drop down into the lower one. So that's what we'll do. Yeah. I have no clue where we're at with this mite situation. So I hate killing bees, but we're only talking about a small amount. Quite a few bees up top here. Boy, they're slapping the nectar to this thing. Holy smokes. But I put out, guys, over here 10 gallons. They sucked out 10 gallons. These were bone dry. These were bone dry. Look how wet that is, guys. You see how wet that is? Both sides. They're heavy. I'm not even going to go downstairs because I know that queen's downstairs. But I got enough bugs right here to do our test, right here. So yeah. I will look this over. It's all nectar. There's no eggs up here at all. She should not be up here fooling around at all. This is all nectar. They've slammed up in here. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Like I say, I hate killing bees, but how are you gonna know what you got unless you do it, you know? Let's shake them up. If we find some mites, I'm gonna go ahead and do a amatraz. I'm gonna make up some amatraz towels and put on them. I've had good luck with amatraz, guys. There's a lot of things out there you can use. We're not trying to make honey here, so I'm not really concerned about it. That should have knocked them mites off. But I really can't tell anything until we put on this other device here. You want to do about a good 30-second shake. That'll kill them mites. They'll fall off the bee's body. If I see this hive is contaminated with mites, I treat everything. I don't need to go to each individual hive. That's just wasting time is all it is, as far as I'm concerned. And even if you have a hive that with a low mite count or no mite count, it's not going to hurt nothing to give them an amatraz towel. I'm taking this one off and I'm putting on my homemade plastic contraption. Threading on my other jar, like so. So we're going to do this here, and as we come up, we're going to keep swirling like this. And I don't like what I see. Oh Lord. Lordy mercy. Wow. I'm seeing, guys. I'm seeing about 10 mites in there. Not much sunlight right now, but we are way over the threshold. If we had, you know, with this many bees, I don't know, there's about 100 or so bees there. Yeah, guys, I'm seeing a bunch of mites in there. But I figured we would have. Martin mentioned that he saw some shiny bees in here, and he said that shiny stuff that with his observation is a virus that is starting to get on these bees, and you can have a super healthy colony and strong, robust like this one was. And he said you can turn around and that sucker will fall flat on his face. So I know there's a lot of you natural guys out there, and if you're getting away with it, God bless you. Some bees, and especially the more aggressive African bees, which have been around millions of years, obviously, are good cleaners. They clean each other. The bees, on the killer bees, they start shaking. They start violently shaking when they've got somebody chewing their backside out, which is a rural mite. They'll start shaking, and the other bees come over and say, "What's up, girl?" And she's going, "Get this son of a bitch off on my back." So they go in there, find it, and they go crunch, kill the mite. Now I have all of my colonies have 1/8 inch screens on them. So if you've got a good hives that will clean, they pinch them and then they drop them. Well, what happens? They drop them, they fall straight through the screen, and they don't come back into the hive. I think those mites are pretty much crushed and killed when they grab them with their mandibles and crush them and jerk them off of that bee. So anyway, so I got my little work cut out for me today. I'm gonna make another round of syrup, get on all these girls. I'm gonna make a fresh batch of towels, get on everybody. And now for 10 frames, I use the shop towels, the blue shop towels. And for 5 frames of bees, I take one towel, tear it in half, and put half on. For 10 frames of bees, like we have here, I'll put a half a towel downstairs, half a towel upstairs. And here's the entrance here, say, for this hive. What I'll do is put the towels back here. The feeder hole's here, you don't want to block that. Put the towels here. They'll shred the towels and take them on a 45-degree angle down and out the front door. Now I'll find little bits of blue towel all over this yard out here in a few days, because they're dragging it out. As they do, they're dragging that hamatrash through there, and they clean out. Now, what you want to do, what I do, is put on a towel a week for 3 weeks. And that pretty much knocks down these mites to about 0. That's been my experience. I'm going to go downstairs on this colony and make sure I got eggs down here. Martin said there is a queen downstairs. There's eggs. I stole the top portion off this hive, which was equal amount. It had brood eggs, everything on both chambers. So I split it up equally. This was a spare. This is actually from a die out, this frame here, and it was totally robbed out. They were all dry, these frames. Totally dry. But with me feeding, they've jumped up in here and started putting resources in. So this hive here is going to get sold on the 25th, but I'll have the mites knocked down by the time it goes out of here. That's all I got for you today, guys, and I will see you soon. Be happy, be strong. We got to keep getting her on, and I want you to have a real good honeybee season. Okay, see ya.